Welcome to the box office, guys. First and foremost, before we get going, I want to say thank you to each and every one of you who tuned in for my Gabe Rosado upset video. It really does mean a lot to me, and I do appreciate everyone that tuned in, clicked, liked, commented. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. Let's keep the momentum going, guys. Let's keep the momentum going so that we can develop that fan base and we get enough subs, hours watched, so that I can make post-fight videos. That's actually the next goal for me. So like, subscribe to my channel, and let's keep moving. Gervonta Davis versus Mario Barrios. Gervonta Davis, boxing superstar. When he fights, people tune in to see. He is a Vegas favorite. Minus 550 on some websites. Minus 400 is the cheapest you can get him. Meaning if you bet $550, if he wins, you get 100 in return. You walk out of Vegas with 650 in your pocket because you get your 550 back plus the 100 that you earned. Mario Barrios, on the other hand, the Vegas underdog. You bet $340, or you bet $100, you get $340 back. Let's just put it plain and simple. If you bet $100, you get $300 back. You bet 50, you get 100, you get 150 back. You bet 25, you get 75. Just to kind of put it in terms where if you want to sprinkle some money on Mario Barrios, by all means, the odds are a little better for him. More value. Doesn't mean he's gonna win. The value's just there. All right, let's take a look at both fighters, guys. So with that being said, Gervonta Davis versus Mario Barrios. Okay, so let's take a look at Gervonta Davis first. He is a Vegas favorite. He is a 5'5" fighter, southpaw, coming in with 24 wins, 23 of those wins coming by the way of knockout. 0 losses, 0 draws. He is coming in with the potential knockout of the year for 2020 versus Leo Santa Cruz, where he got him out of there in the 6th round. Prior to that, he got Yuriokis Jimbo in the 12th round. He got him out of there, and he was actually, Jimbo was down in rounds 2, 8, and 12. All right, now if we take a look at the other side, the other corner, we have Mario Barrios, who is 5'10". So there is a significant height advantage. He does have a 71-inch reach, 26 of those wins, 0 losses, 17 of those wins coming by the way of knockout. So he does possess a nice little pop in his punch. But his last fight was against Ryan Carl. It was a competitive fight. But he was, he ultimately, it didn't go down to the judges. Let's move over to the keys of victory for both fighters. First one up, Vegas favorite. So we have the Vegas favorite, Gervonta Tank Davis. So first and foremost, Tank, I'm going to want you to tag that body. That's key point number 1. Mario Barrios has been in fights where he throws a lot of punches. He's connected. He's just throwing punches in bunches. So you're going to want to take some steam off of him. You want to empty out his gas tank. You want to start tagging the body. He does have a height advantage, so reaching that body is going to be a little bit easier for you than it is for him. So make your way inside, start tagging the body, and start making it easier for him to be hit. Key number 2 is going to be timing. When someone's coming in throwing punches at you, just like you did with Leo Santa Cruz, the little clip that I have here, it's coming off of a punch that he threw. You slipped and you came over with the uppercut. That's what you're going to want to do, because if you start landing punches like that, the volume of punches that the opponent is going to be throwing is going to be decreasing as the rounds go by. Because now it's not, I can throw punches in bunches, he's going to move out the way or catch him. It's going to turn into, if I throw, I'm going to get hit. So let me think about what I'm going to throw. And once they start thinking, you can start landing your shots. You can start pop shotting them. You can start tagging the body and kind of having your way with them, handcuffing them, some say, and, earning more points. Whether the knockout comes, yes or no, it might not. It is a heavier weight class. We'll see. You do possess the power, but it's a matter of time, right? Timing. And key number 3, don't go the wrong way. What does the wrong way mean? For me, the wrong way means don't fight going backwards. Same thing. Let's go back to that same clip up here. You have Leo Santa Cruz almost cornered up against the ropes. meaning you were kind of pressing the action, you were moving forward, and you were using your momentum so that you can shift your body weight and turn into that punch. All right, so if you're going backwards, you're going to take a lot of the steam out of that punch. If you're moving backwards, it's going to be hard to throw with your legs. If you have your back up against the ropes, you're basically arm punching. And yeah, although you could be effective and you would be the fighter to be effective using that tactic, I would much rather you be in the center of the ring or backing the opponent up, because I know that's where you can have that spectacular knockout and be in that range. So if you do those three things, tag the body, you use timing instead of catching and shooting for the majority of the fight, you'll start to handcuff them, and you fight moving forward, you know, at least draw that line in the sense so that you can start countering. You'll put yourself in an even better position that you already are. You are seen as you are the Vegas favorite. You'll put yourself in a better position so that you can, you know, prove Vegas right, because for some reason they always get it right. All right, guys, let's move over to the Vegas underdog now. So we have Mario Barrios here, and first and foremost, be plugged in, be focused, be ready. Be in your head ready to go 12 hard rounds with this guy. Just make sure whatever your game plan is, you stay disciplined and you follow through. Listen to the coach's instructions and you'll be putting yourself in a better position. Key number 2 is fight moving forward. And the reason I say this is because the same thing that Gervonta is going to try to do is he's going to try to walk you down, and specifically towards the end of the rounds. End of the fight. Leo Santa Cruz was getting backed up little by little. He got himself in his position and boom, lights out. So you want to fight moving forward. You want to be able to throw your punches and bunches and have your shots with a little more pop. All right, you do this, so you're gonna, you know, potentially put a little bit of pressure and show him, hey, you know, this is a different weight class. Maybe you need to move back down to your weight class, or making it a little more sloppy for him, a little more difficult. Don't make it, by all means, don't make it difficult, easy on this guy. Make it as difficult as you can possibly make it. So being focused, fighting moving forward. I know there's going to be times in the fight where you want to take a breather, kind of learn how to do it in between rounds, where, you know, you kind of controlling them with your jab, but you're not moving forward. You know, you try to mix in and kind of hide when you're resting in between rounds. And then step number 3, or key number 3, is going to be do not wait. This guy is a mastermind inside the boxing ring. He's very quick, very explosive, and the last thing you want to do is wait for a shot and he explodes and your head just snaps back and you're right here like, oh wait, where's it at, you know? So he is very explosive. Don't wait. Don't let that speed kill you. Don't let the explosiveness show up, and kind of fight moving forward and try to negate a lot of his attack. Whether you're going to try to fight tall or throw punches and bunches, be plugged in, stay focused, and just stun that rhythm every time he tries to get in rhythm. It's going to be a tough fight. Like I said, prepare yourself mentally for 12 rounds. Prepare yourself to be moving forward and try to negate some of that speed, some of that power that he has. And just don't wait. The more you wait, the more you're going to let him think, and the more chances is he's going to be able to handcuff you. The more you wait, the more time passes by. And these competitive rounds, he's boxing superstar Gervonta Davis. So close rounds, despite you being the champion, it's going to be very difficult for a judge to be like, you know what, I'm going to give it to Mario Barrios. Although, if you clearly won the round, don't wait, you'll be good. I'm just seeing what I've seen in this sport. This sport isn't like any other. I'm not doubting that you can't put it all together. You can, but I'm just trying to make it known. These 3 points are going to make it a little easier for you to pull off that upset. Minus 300, you know, give or take on average, isn't tremendously bad. Jaime Munguia's was widespread, bigger. Gabe Rosado pulling off the under, that'd be a bigger upset. So they see the potential that you have the ability to do it. It's just at this point they're running with Gervonta Davis's name, and that's what Vegas sees right now. Let's prove Vegas wrong. You do these 3 things, you're going to put yourself in a good position to pull off the upset. So let's take a look at the prediction. So unfortunately for Mario Barrios, I do have Gervonta Davis winning this fight. He should win the fight. It's going to be a very, very interesting fight, to say the least, because I do believe Mario Barrios is a very, very game opponent. I love the guy, and I do feel like he can put it all together on one night and get this guy out of here if, you know, he goes through the points and is focused. The thing with that is I do feel like a lot of people are writing Mario Barrios off. So I do think specifically the early rounds are going to be very, very interesting. Let's see if Gervonta Davis doesn't start where you have a slow start again and give up early rounds. Let's see if Gervonta Davis can put it together at a higher weight class. There's a lot of questions that do need to be answered, but Gervonta Davis, if he is this boxing superstar, should be able to answer all those questions and pull off and show why he's the Vegas favorite and win. As far as Mario Barrios is, I wouldn't necessarily bet on this fight for him just because of the name of Gervonta. It's not something where it's Rosado fighting an up-and-comer. It's something more like Mario Barrios has to fight boxing superstar Gervonta Davis. If you want to sprinkle, I would say no more than $25. Gervonta Davis, I wouldn't really necessarily bet on him because there's no value. The only way I would pick him is if I would parlay him with another fight or another game that weekend. What does parlay mean? A parlay means when you bet on two different sporting events and you have to guess them both correctly to win your bet. So with that being said, I do have Gervonta Davis winning a tough fight, specifically in the early rounds, and I wouldn't be surprised if it goes a distance either. Gervonta Davis, let's see if you can pull it off. Thank you guys. That's it for us today. Remember to please like, subscribe, comment. If Gervonta Davis does win, what do you guys, or who do you guys want to see him fight? Do you guys want to see him fight a Jose Ramirez, a Josh Taylor, or do you want to see him go back down in weight and take care of the Ryan Garcias, Devin Haney's? What do you guys feel about him jumping that weight class? Let's talk boxing, guys. We're here to talk boxing. This is the box office. Take care, peace, love, and we'll see you next time.